Hi, Matthias.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Are you enjoying the rain?
Yeah. As much as I can.
Okay. So what are we gonna do now?
So we prepared some active safety for you. How systems perform in real life. How do they behave? How do they support you, for example? And we prepared here a city scenario, and if you're good to go, we can have a look.
Let's see.
So you know, those systems actually work when you do not pay attention. So you always get a warning.
When you're doing this.
Yes, for example. Of course, always observe safe driving practices. That's important. So now I will simulate distraction. I'm not paying attention. And let's have a look what happens here.
Oh, someone came by. Wow. That seatbelt tensioner.
As well as, imagine there's a child crossing our lane. I did not.
And you didn't brake on the car. Broke.
The car did that autonomous braking, which helped me to avoid that collision in the situation.
Is that regulated by speed or limited by speed at any point?
Yes, of course. I mean, we are limited to physics first of all.
Yeah.
So doing that from 100 kilometers per hour,
that's much harder.
Not possible. Yeah. But it works in typical city speed. So 50 is a good point.
50 and below.
And of course, it's important to see that pedestrian very good.
Yeah.
And did you hear that warning?
Yeah.
Normally, if you hear that warning, you can react. Reaction means you can brake by yourself. That's normal how it works. But the car also can support you during a swerving maneuver. And can you see, we call him Herbert. Herbert in front of us, the standing pedestrian. And we will now try the function Evasive Steering Assist. So what if we want to swerve around that pedestrian? How can the car support you in that situation?
Okay.
And I will, for demonstration purpose, I will rip the steering wheel and keep my hands off the steering wheel. I want to show you how that system works, and we can do it here.
So the car will steer itself?
It will help you to steer. Normally you have your hands on the steering wheel, but in this situation on the
so it's like an indication of what you should be doing more.
It helps you.
Okay.
It's really a comfortable cooperative situation. Let's try it and you will see how it works. It's pretty cool. So I'm now pretty fast, 60 roughly, 64. I will get that warning, braking. And did you see what the steering wheel does? Normally with hands on the steering wheel you will do a cooperative steering maneuver around that pedestrian.
It's guiding you in a way.
It's guiding you, that's a good term. Yeah, it's guiding you around that pedestrian. And imagine in that situation, first of all, to swerve around that pedestrian is not the hard point, but to straighten back the car back
after
that's the hard task.
Yeah.
And did you hear the tire scream? No, it was very controlled, very smooth manner. And of course, normally with the hands on the steering wheel, you will feel how the system supports you in that situation. So, next one will be parking. And to be honest, I really hate parking.
Everybody does.
and I always scratch my 90-inch AMG wheels. That's horrible.
Yeah.
But in this situation, we have prepared 2 parking spots here on the right. And I can use now MBUX to highlight those parking spots just by the push of a button. And you can see now here, we can decide which parking spot we want to go. So let's take the first one. And let's go forward, and that's pretty hard to do. Lift my feet from the braking pedal, and now I check the surroundings if everything is free, and the car now helps me to get into that parking spot.
Oh, but you press forward because you want to park in that direction.
It's just to conform. Now the car switches gears for me, and the car helps me, it steers. If it's too narrow, I can brake, have a look, for example, and then we can go on. And we're done. And the cool thing about parking assist, if you are with parking assist in that parking spot, you can also park out with parking assist just by the hit of a button, and it will suggest to you what you want to do. So let's go to the left or to the right.
Okay.
I decide to the right. I engage now reverse. Now the system is active. You can see it via the green lines here. And now I just lift my feet from the braking pedal and we're good to go.
Oh, someone
Did
was
you hear that
coming.
warning? And have a look here what's going on.
Yeah.
We have a car there, which I didn't see. And the system warned me, I didn't react, and the car set it autonomous braking. And of course the advanced Mercedes driver also knows, hey, look, I have also a function here to see in 180 degree what's going on in the back. And that's a pretty cool feature.
Helps you to see even more.
Yeah, how to see even more. And it's a cool feature to park out of parking spots more safely.
The possibility already to do it remotely, like, and you can do it from outside.
No, but this, of course,
It's not legal yet.
We try to do it in future.
Yeah. But in theory, it can be done, right?
Yeah, we have, for example, a pilot called valet parking in the Mercedes Museum, where we had first introduced the level 4 parking. So you have a drop-off zone in a car park, you park your car there and then tell the car, hey, go for a parking spot, and you can comfortably go, for example, shopping or for dinner.
And in that case, the infrastructure has to be ready too. So the building has to help you. There's also cameras that assist with that. Okay.
Will be blind spot assist. Armin, wir fangen mal von vorne an, blind spot. There was radio for my colleague to say, okay, go into my blind spot.
So there's no word in German for blind spot?
Totwinkel.
Oh, okay.
Totwinkel.
Which I bet is even more precise than English.
Of course, we are working so much with English terms that it's kind of adopted into our German language. So he's now driving in my blind spot, and imagine this could be also a bicycle. If he's in my blind spot, I get that red triangle. And if I use the indicator and he's in a closer distance, I get a warning just to tell me, hey buddy, take care, there's someone in my blind spot, and be careful, do not turn in that situation. This can also avoid critical situation, especially in city scenarios or on the highway. And what I also really like, it's also active in standstill. So if he's now crossing, and if I lift the door, you see I also get the warning in standstill.
Yeah, that's a pretty important one.
Yeah. And again, imagine if there's a bicycle passing over, and it also works for bicyclists.
In this situation, does pedestrians or animals will be detected too?
Pedestrians, no, they are not very fast.
Oh, okay.
And animals, unfortunately, we cannot react to them today, but we try to do that in future as well.
Excellent.
So, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
About city scenarios on the highway.
Thank you very much.
You enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was pretty
And
impressive.
you have the chance to try the other features.
Okay, let's do that.